Lydia had always been drawn to the forest behind her grandmother's old house. As a child, she'd spend hours exploring its winding paths, the trees whispering secrets only she could hear. Now, as an adult, the forest called to her again, its allure irresistible. One crisp autumn evening, Lydia decided to take a walk through the forest. The sun was setting, casting long shadows that stretched like fingers across the ground. She followed a familiar path, the crunch of leaves beneath her feet the only sound breaking the silence. As she ventured deeper, the air grew colder, the trees thicker. A fog rolled in, shrouding the forest in an eerie mist. Lydia pulled her jacket tighter around her, a shiver running down her spine. She realized she had strayed from the path, but the forest felt strangely welcoming, guiding her forward. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a clearing she had never seen before. In the center stood a dilapidated cabin, its windows dark and lifeless. Intrigued, Lydia approached, her curiosity outweighing her growing unease. The door creaked open at her touch, revealing a room coated in dust and decay. She stepped inside, the floorboards groaning under her weight. An old mirror hung on the far wall, its glass cracked and dirty. As she peered into it, she saw not her reflection, but that of a little girl, eyes wide with terror. Lydia stumbled back, heart pounding. The girl's reflection mouthed words Lydia couldn't hear, her face contorted in fear. Lydia turned to leave, but the door slammed shut, trapping her inside. Panic set in as the room grew colder, shadows shifting and dancing around her. The little girl's reflection began to move, stepping out of the mirror and into the room. Lydia tried to scream, but no sound escaped her lips. The girl whispered, her voice echoing in Lydia's mind. "She never lets you leave." Lydia's vision blurred, her body frozen in place. The girl reached out, her touch icy and insistent. "Join us," she whispered, her voice a chorus of agony. The last thing Lydia saw was the forest outside the window, shrouded in mist, as the darkness swallowed her whole. The cabin stood silent once more, waiting for its next visitor, its secrets buried deep within the woods.